Hello Earthlings, this is Earthling Girl and welcome to my channel. I've been very busy with my class lately, but I'm back now with 10 fantasy, historical, and Isekai Manhwa. Let's start with number 10. I choose the Emperor ending. Obsessed with medieval fantasies, Marina develops a revolutionary VR device that can bring fictional worlds to life. Her dreams come true when she transports herself to Lasnarok, the setting of her own novel. The problem is, she can't get back out. Disguised as a runaway slave boy named Reno, she comes face to face with the main character she created, the ambitious Edward Allen Diaz. Can Marina help him overthrow the Emperor and survive to make it out alive? Number 9. Empress of Another World. Crossing over into another world and time after a freak accident, Korean high school girl Sabina is taken in by a duke of the Krinsha kingdom, only to soon be offered up to the ugly old emperor as a concubine. When the king is killed by a mysterious assassin, Sabina must face the poisonous circle of other candidates in a battle for the royal seat. Can she attract the loyalty and affection of men and women she needs on her side to survive? Number 8. The villain demands I love him. Senya Sunset Hill's goal in life is to escape the rural village for a brand new life elsewhere. One morning, however, a man clad in sleepwear suddenly appears with tearful eyes. Please, marry me. Number 7. The Investigator of Mueller. Kate is a maid at the Baron's estate in Mueller, a country where warlocks and witches are shunned. One day, the new servant Ian arrives, but he's much too proper and handsome for his lowly rank. As they keep running into each other, Kate's suspicion of Ian's disarming demeanor only grows when strange incidents crop up on the manor. Sleuthing for the truth, the well-being of the estate and its residents may be at stake. Where's a good detective when you need one? Number 6. Recording Hall. An ordinary graduate student reincarnated into the novel Eternal Love, written by her at the age of 15. However, instead of arriving when the original story began, she reincarnated 7 years in the past. She became Ran Romea de Lachia, the daughter of the Maylaid's stepmother, a character that she didn't even know the name of before incarnating. The stepmother tormented the Maylaid Gustav so much that he began to mistrust other women. Ron tries to change the events that are going to happen, yet their parents and little brother still die. With Gustav away in the academy and his uncle in control of the family house, Ran has to work as a housekeeper for 2 years and begins working on the Maylead happiness plan, where she will join him with a female protagonist and let him have his chance at happiness. Number 5. Ebony. Ebony is a convicted felon for the murder of her fiancé and father. While waiting for her execution in prison, she is suddenly released from hell when she is informed that the Archduke of Snyder Castle is waiting for her. Expecting her life to become a living hell, what awaits her instead is a household of warm employees and servants. Ebony has no idea that the Archduke will help her change her life. Number 4. Bloody Marriage. Scarlett was once the happiest girl alive. She was blessed with beauty, wealth, and a perfect fiancé. She was supposed to be a shining star of her wedding. But early in the morning, the pure bride was brutally murdered. When she opened her eyes again, her whole world had completely changed. Waking up in a strange place, Scarlett couldn't comprehend everything that had happened to her. Why no one could recognize her? Why was her fiancé standing by another woman? Why was she Vivian instead of Scarlett? Why was she by the side of Alexis, the chief of police, and not by her fiancé Edward? Scarlett swore to herself that she would get her fiancé back and ruin the one who had murdered her. Number 3. Everything was a mistake. Roa Valrus reincarnated as a villainess in the book. In order to avoid the fate of being burned at the stake, she approaches the hero, Nocton Edgar. It hurts every time she gets closer to him. Nevertheless, for her survival, she does everything he wants her to do. The mysterious Nocton unexpectedly sought her every day. Then one day, her friend for 10 years says something unknown to her. Actually, I have a dream. The Duke of Edgar is a terrible villain. As soon as she realized that she had misinterpreted the rule, she decided to get away from Nocton. She was suspicious of his sudden change of attitude. Was she able to get rid of Nocton safely? Number 2. My husband hides his beauty. There is a family who, for generations, were rumored to be monsters. The lord of the Halstead Castle, Erden. He adorns a mask to hide his scary face. Letitia, who was sent to marry Lord Halstead in place of her sisters, began to be referred to as the woman who married the monster, and was pitied by others. But there is a secret that they don't know. Number 1. The Tyrant's First Love. Tia is a woman who has lost her memory. While tirelessly toiling away as a maid at Baron Noel's manor, Thea is suddenly kidnapped by Emperor Kaiser. "Do you know who you are?" was the question this peculiar man asked her soon as they met. Kaiser whisked Thea away to the imperial palace where she lived like a member of the royal family since. On one full moon night, however, Thea is drawn to something outside the imperial palace. The sight she is greeted by fills her with shock. Before her stood a blooded Kaiser,